Oh, hello children. I didn't see you there. Well, seeing as it is the night before Christmas, I thought I'd read you a little bedtime story. There we are. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the camp not a freshman was stirring, not even that tramp. You know who you are. The decos were hung by the stage with care, in hopes that Rodney Boehm soon would be there. The fishmen were nestled all snug in their sleeping bags, knowing that they soon would be perfect red-ass ags. And Sarah in her kerchief and Alex in his Boehm cap had just settled in for their long winter's nap. When outside the room there arose such a clatter, we sprang from our tattered mattress to see what was the matter. Away to the aquarium we flew like the flash. We tore open the Freezy Pops, and they made quite the splash. The moon on the breast of that East Texas dew gave the excitement of fish camp to those members of crew. When what to our wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 24 tiny Boehm deer, with a little old namesake so lively and sane. I knew in a moment it must be Rodney Boehm. More rapid than Aggies, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Andrew, now Antone, now Brittany, now Callan, now Celeste, now Chris, now Colin, now Clayton. On Drew, on Kate Sauce, on Julia, on Catherine, on Kona, on Katie, on Liam, on Lauren. Go Pep, Nicole, Nolan, and Ryan. Go Sammy, Shelley, Yasmin, and Ryan from Brian. As dry leaves that before the Texas hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the camp room, the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of red ass, and Rodney Boehm too. And then in a twinkling we heard on the floor all the moaning and groaning of the kids in the corps, and we drew our heads and were turning around. Onto the stage Rodney Boehm came with a bound. He was dressed all in red from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of bookmarks he had flung in his pack, and a couple of pins he had put in his back. His eyes, how they twinkled, his wife Anne, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose red like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his smarts and his wit were all there in tow. The slump of a man stick he held in his hand, and the duct tape around it showed he wasn't bland. He had a broad face and a strong Aggie body, and he always laughed when a rebel said, "Hotty toddy." He wasn't chubby and plump, but a right jolly elf, but we all laughed when we saw him in spite of ourselves. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave us to know we had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and talked about the EIC, of course, with a smirk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, out of the camp room he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and gave all the counselors a holler, and away they flew because they were quite the scholars. But I heard us exclare as he drove out of sight, "Happy Boehmsmas to all, and to all a good night."